everyone doing? Hold on, I don't have my talkers on. I don't have my tickety talk. Tonight, we are going to talk about getting our win. Hey. Tonight, we're going to talk about getting our win. Whether that's going to be a financial win, a relationship win, a personal win, whatever it is, what do we need to do to get our win? Let me get TikTok together. Hold on, y'all. Gotta move my stuff. I gotta move my stuff. Hold on. I forgot I don't have my. I'm like, when you got too much equipment and you don't know what to do. Okay, now can y'all hear me? Let me see. Now can my son is always messing with my mic. How is this? Bam. Okay. Can y'all hear me now? It's like my son always comes in my room and messes with my mic, and then but this mic is messing up the aesthetic. Hold on, Mike. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Bam. Okay, let me see. How's everyone doing this Sunday? Let me get my TikTokers on. How is everyone doing this Sunday? If you feel like, you know what, 2026 needs to be better than 2025, I want you to comment comeback in the comments. If you're on Instagram. If you need 2026 to give you more commas in your bank account, I want you to comment comeback. If you need 2026 to restore you, you like, girl, 2025, I think 2025 may have jumped me. Like, I just think, I don't know what happened in 2025, right? It was some furniture moving. It was some stuff happening. I think I need some restoration. Give me a comeback in the conference. Give me a comeback in the comments. So I am doing a free summit next Sunday, January 4th, 3 to 6 p.m. on getting your comeback. Baby, do I have these green eyes on TikTok? Baby, TikTok will put a filter on you, baby. I don't know why I got these green eyes on TikTok, but hey, TikTok, how y'all doing? I am going to just jump on here on live real quick because next Sunday, January 4th, 3 to 6 p.m., I am doing a summit on how to get your win, how to come back, okay? I'm actually going to do a free class tonight in about 45 minutes. So TikTokers, you want to click the link in my bio for the Comeback Summit. Instagram, you want to click the link in my bio for the Comeback Summit. Let me show you where you're going to go. You're going to go to my page. Boom. Boom. And you want to click that first link. And like 4 things are going to pop up. Bam, bam. You want to click the third one. You want to click the free Comeback Summit. You want to click the free Comeback Summit. And when you click the free Comeback Summit, hey, baby, who is she? Who is she? You want to go ahead and sign up. It's free. The summit is free. And once you sign up for the summit, it's going to give you a Zoom link for tonight. So in 45 minutes, I am doing a free training on the third step of my 6-step comeback formula. I'm doing a quick little mini training on the third step, but the entire comeback summit will be on Sunday, this coming up Sunday, January 4th, 3 to 6 p.m., 3 to, I believe, 9 p.m. for VIP. So click the link in my bio, free comeback summit, get the link, and I'll see you tonight in 45 minutes, and I will see you on Sunday. So tonight, Let's talk about how we're going to get our win. And the reason why I'm doing the comeback summit for y'all, like, girl, what you coming back from? Baby, death and destruction. I'm coming back from Mike Tyson blows. I'm coming back. I was jumped, y'all. I was jumped. I was jumped financially. Anyone been give me a comeback in the comments if you've been jumped financially. Baby, someone just took me and just drugged me. Put a comeback in the comments if you've been jumped emotionally. Like, baby, someone was playing with my emotions. Somebody was manipulating me. Someone was stabbing me in the back. Give me a comeback in the comments if you just stuck. Like, you know what? I've kind of been just stagnant. I've kind of just been at that same, like, I can't get over a loss I had. I can't get over some trauma. I just can't get over some stuff. And so I'm just stuck and I don't know how to get unstuck, because here's the thing. We can't get to the bag and we mad. We can't get to the bag and we got resentment. We can't get to the bag and we fighting with insecurities. We can't get to the bag and we had a bad business loss and we're just so scared to trust ourselves again. We can't get to the bag if mentally, emotionally, spiritually, we're out of there, right? So I'm doing this free comeback summit because baby, I know what it's like to be knocked down. I know what it's like to be drugged. I know what it's like to be jumped. I know what it's like when you trust someone and they just do the fool on you, okay? So 2022, for those like, girl, I don't know who you are. Hey, TikTok, how y'all doing? Like, girl, who are you? I just came on this live because, you was on here. So 2022, y'all, I had to start all the way over from scratch. Someone type in the comments, start over. If you've had to start over from scratch. If you found yourself like sleeping on your mama's couch or your best friend's couch, if you found yourself maybe going to Walmart and you having to get that great value or that equate food or stuff because you're on that budget, if you found yourself at the checkout line at Publix, like kind of on the slick, like calculating what you got in that basket, because if it's too much, you're going to be embarrassed. Time to start over if you had a thriving business, but the industry changed or the business partner took the money and now you find yourself, am I going to bankruptcy court? If you're having to start over, give me a start over in the comments. I just want to make sure that there's anyone on here that's kind of like me, having to start over. And the thing about starting over is it's scary. It's scary because the life you built, the person you were, whether it is a financial thing you've accomplished, a professional thing you've accomplished, a relational thing you've accomplished. So for me, it was, I was married 10, 11 years to my husband, right? We built an enterprise, a lot of successful businesses. We were the power couple. We had the homes, we had the cars, like we had everything on my little to-do list we accomplished, right? But I like props. Hold on. I had this thing with my crayons and I kept coloring the red flags green. That's me. I am coloring red flags green. That's me. Anyone got take out their crayons too much and you see the red flags and you keep coloring them green and coloring and so until finally it was like, baby, you need to go. My marriage was toxic. My marriage was turned abusive. My marriage was emotionally abusive, physically abusive, mentally. It was just too much. It was too much. And so I needed to go. But I struggled with, do I break up this happy home? Because baby, on Instagram, We was it. Anybody life on Instagram just like the bomb.com, but underneath them layers, baby, this foundation is the fool. Like if y'all only knew what was going on behind the gates, right? And so I struggled with, am I about to, break up this home for my son? Am I about to have to, start over in my mid 40s as a single mom, because, the single mom thing was just like, oh my God. And and a part of it was like, I have worked like a dog. I have sacrificed. I am putting 80, 90, 100 hours a week in these businesses. Like, I have really built the life of my dream, living a nightmare. And when I decided to leave, like, hey, you know what? I don't care how good it looks. My self-respect, what I know I deserve, is way more important than a Rolls Royce, is way more important than the mansion. Like, I think I deserve to be happy, and I believe I deserve to be in a safe environment, right? And so I left and I moved down the street, and I still kept going to work. Found out that my husband was having an affair with one of our employees, and I still kept it cute and classy, right? No cussing and fussing, wasn't doing no putting bleach, slashing tires, calling nobody. I just decided, let me exit this with grace and class, because at the end of the day, I'm the person that controls Joy's emotions. And kept going to work, didn't tell anyone, kept the facade going on, and I thought that the way I handled the situation would be respected. Anyone, give me a me in the comments if you ever took the high road and people still played with you taking the high road. Baby, it took everything in you not to cuss them out. It took everything in you to, still be fair. It took everything in you to do them how they wasn't doing you, and you still wasn't being respected. Anyone like that? And so that's how it was for me. It's like, no matter how much I tried just to remove myself and move on, like this person, they just kept going and going and going. And until one day we were talking about the D word, my first time saying the D word, divorce, and he pulled a gun out on me, threatened to kill me, shot at me in front of our son, which forced me to have to now pack up and move to Florida for our safety. And then he took all the money out of our accounts, locked me out of our businesses. In February of 2022, my mom had to pay my rent. So when I'm talking about starting over, I know what it's like to be left behind. I know what it's like when someone tries just to take you out. I know what it's like when you're like scratching your head like, baby, how did I get here? How did I get here? So in just 3 years, y'all, in 3 years, my God has taken me from death and destruction to literally having my best year. Best year physically, emotionally, mentally, financially, friends, just healed, restored. And I love being on this side. I didn't think I would be here. I didn't think I would ever be here this quickly. I struggled with resentment and anger. And y'all, in 3 years, God has not just healed me, restored me, and got me back. God has got me better. Someone type better in the comments. God has gotten me better. And so I'm doing this comeback summit because I know there's going to be other people like me out there, right? Now, besides just that, that's just my relationship story, right? When it comes to business, I have been in business for over 20 years, and I've seen everything. I've seen everything. I have lost multiple six figures. I have had employees try to steal business ideas. I've had business partners try to take ideas, take businesses. I've had partners take money. So I'm talking about all kinds of betrayal that I have experienced. in my comeback summit on January 4th, and what is the 6-step framework that I did to get myself not just back, but better. Because I believe that whatever the storm took from you, you don't need. You don't need. Whatever the storm took from you, whatever the devil stole, you don't need it to get your comeback. Okay? It's going to be rough. It's going to be a lot of work. You know, it's going to take you some time just to get out that fog. But I am going over my six-step framework on what I did with Jesus to get myself back. So if anyone here is stuck, if anyone here is still holding on to some resentment, some anger, if anyone here is rattling with self-doubt, like, do I start another business? Do I do another investment? Like, am I gonna make the right decision this time? Anyone here ever struggle with self-doubt? Like, for me, do I date again? Like, I don't want to date. I don't want to find another sociopath, right? Anyone here dealing with like I'm struggling with maybe some self-worth. Like, dang, I missed all the signs, right? I missed all these signs. You know, does it mean that I'm not good enough? So we're going to get into all of that, right? I invested all this money and I lost. Should I trust myself doing another business, another investment? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. The answer is one monkey doesn't stop a show. One mistake does not mean that we are not great, right? So I want to break down the six-step framework that I use to get myself back. So you guys want to go to the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio. And I'm having a free comeback summit next Sunday. I'm doing a free class tonight in about 30 minutes. When you click the link in my bio, you want to click, what's TikTok say? Let me go on TikTok first. Let me do my TikTokers first. So okay. So TikTok, when you click the link in the bio, TikTok, I do not have you on here. Let me go change. Look at me. Do this TikTok. I want you to message me the word comeback as I change this link. TikTok, message me the word comeback. And then Instagram, you want to click the link in my bio. 4 links will come up. You want to click the free comeback summit. I'm starting tonight, tonight I'm talking about stage 3, the awakening. For the past 3 weeks, I have been doing like a little, hey guys, here's my little journey. And I kind of tell you a little bit about what I went through. And then I go over like one of the topics that we're going to be discussing. TikTok, I need you to message me, not in the comment, message me. Let me fix this link. But at my lowest point, y'all, I was in court. We had where's my link? We were in court. I really thought that I was handling this divorce so professional. Like, I'm not mad. Like, in fact, the night I was shot at, my exact words were, like, I don't want any child support. I don't want any spousal support. I don't want anything. I don't want to mess with the money. I don't want to mess with the enterprise, because once you start messing with that money, like, if I'm start trying to come after the business, you're going to pay me. Like, the whole point was to make the dealership so that our son would never have to apply for a job, right? We wanted to pass something down to our son. So, like, I'm being so grown about this situation. And it's like, you continue just to play in my face, and I'm not understanding why. And so I am still on the I'm still thinking, let me go to court, because you have to go to court to back up. You first have to go through mediation to determine like what's child support going to be and what is spousal support going to be as the divorce is going on. It's called temporary orders, right? And so at the time, I was getting a salary from the dealership. And so I was like, just keep everything the same. He's like, no, we're gonna pay you less. Like, well, why am I gonna get paid less? Like, why am I getting paid less and I'm doing the same work, right? And so I just, and I was just like, whatever, just whatever you want to do, I'll just sign, right? And I agreed to what he wanted, baby. He still didn't sign, right? So that meant that we had to go to court, which means I got to now pay more attorney's fees. When you're dealing with someone who is sociopathic, someone who is narcissistic, they don't want to resolve, right? They just want conflict. They want conflict, and they're going to always try to financially abuse you, make you spend money, right? Because their whole thing is, let me bankrupt you, and then you have to depend on me. You have to rely on me, right? But my God said, girl, I got you. My God said the devil is a lie. So I find myself in court. Mind you, Texas child support is a cap, right? It's $1,800. The max is $1,800. I don't care how much you make. The max is going to be $1,800 unless you can show that the kid needs more. The kid has a bodyguard, a driver, or whatever, right? So I'm not thinking we about to fight over $1,800. Like, the gardener gets $2,500. The mortgage is $10,000. Who is going to fight over $1,800? My husband. So when I go to court, I'm walking into court like, God, what am I about to do with $1,800 a month? Because my son is used to Benihana's to go. He's used to going on Amazon every single day, getting a drone, getting something. Like, what am I about to do with $1,800? And baby, my husband said, baby, we're going to act like we don't have no money. And so as I'm sitting in court, watching my soon-to-be ex-husband with all his jewelry on, Rolls Royce parked outside, laughing on the stand, act like we don't have any money. Then I see my father-in-law, who I've taken care of, who's lived with me for, I think, 11, 12 years at our guest house, whose sole income is Social Security, $2,500, and he gets $800, $864 for retirement, right? Get on the stand and say that the house was his and he's paying our, like, baby, what account are you paying our bill? You don't even have enough money in your account to pay any of these bills, right? So I'm sitting in court astonished, not so much at my husband because I already saw, baby, you don't have no character. But the biggest dagger was watching my in-laws attack me. Like, this grown man is going to sit up here and lie under oath that you put money up. There's not a bank account with your name on it that has the amount of money that these bills were. You called me daughter. Like, I thought I called my father-in-law my other dad. Like, we didn't have no beef like that. We was thick as thieves. So I thought. It came to the point where when I found out my husband having affairs and I'm leaving, I was so woman enough to walk up to the guest house and be like, hey, father-in-law, I don't care what me and so-and-so is going through, you gonna be good. Whatever I got to do to make sure that these bills are covered and that you and your wife, my mother-in-law, soon to be ex-mother-in-law, is good. Like, I'm gonna make sure we get, I don't know what your son doing. He on some other stuff, right? But I'm gonna make sure y'all good. Like, that's how much character I have. That's how much integrity I have. That's how much of a real grown-ass woman I am. Your son's out of order. The average woman will be like, nigga, fuck all y'all. The average woman would have tore some stuff up. The average woman would have tore down the average woman would have brought chaos, right? But I'm moving with excellence. I'm moving with class. I'm moving with I'm not going to make anyone have me come out of character. And after I did all of that, when I moved out the marital home, I didn't take no furniture. I didn't mess. I'm just taking my little bags of me and Deuce's clothes. I'm saying I'm going to buy my own stuff because we got this big old house and we got to sell it. And to sell it, it needs all the furniture. You understand? Saying you put money in? I just bought you a Range Rover cash 8 months ago. I just bought you a little 2-seater Benz just to do something 4 months ago. And I'm sitting in court looking at him. He shamed, he doing all this because he can't look me in my eye because he knows, dang, I'm really selling out someone who was riding for me. And it was at that moment I had my awakening. And tonight at 7 p.m. in about 15 minutes, I'm going to break down what the awakening is. It was at that moment when I knew, okay, God, I don't know what vibe they on, but they're literally about to try to steal everything I have slaved for. And I'm really about to be out here on my own, grandchild and all. Ain't no one worried about no grandchild. Ain't no one worried about this kid. Ain't no one worried about me. Ain't no one worried about, oh my gosh, emotionally, like she's going through so much. She's having to leave her family, go through a divorce. Her husband's even with employees. Like, how embarrassing. No one's worried about me. Anybody here go through something? You like, baby, ain't nobody worried about you. Like, it's like when it rains, it pours. It goes from bad to badder to worse. And I'm sitting in court. My husband doesn't want to pay $1,800 in child support. He wants to argue I should get less. He's saying we don't have any money. He wants to pay me $700. What am I going to do with $700? They already cut my salary, so how am I going to pay my bills? So I just said, God, I need you to take this. I need you to take this because it's so bad. I don't even know where to start. And as I'm sitting in court, my head is spinning. At this point, I'm past mad. Like, I'm just in shock. Like, I never thought that if someone would have said your in-laws will betray you, not mine. Oh, you don't know my in-laws. Maybe yours. Baby, that's my other mom. That's my other dad. I done raised their other child. I met my bonus daughter at 9 months and baby raised her as Mommy Joy from 9 months to 12. Swim, come on, math. Ain't no way my in-laws about to betray me. God hears things. God hears conversations. God knows people's heart. And a lot of times you're sleeping with the enemy. A lot of times you are providing for people who hate you. A lot of times you are riding and dying for someone who wouldn't even piss on you if you were on fire. And so eventually God closes that access. He removes them from your life. He has the job shut down because you won't leave the job and start that business you keep dreaming on because you got these bills. He has the supposed love of your life leave you because you would have never left, and he knows they are not aligned with you. They have your business industry shut down because you're supposed to pivot. It's not that you're a bad business owner. I want you to take what you learned here and put it in this industry. And this industry is what's going to take you from 6 to 8 figures. That's how God works. And I know that because if anyone would have came and tried to warn me, not my husband. Ain't no way he would sleep with an employee. Girl. You don't know out the mud how we got it. You don't know all the mistakes he made that I covered him. You don't know all the bad decisions he did. And I just, every night I'm praying over him, and every morning, you are a king and you are wonderful and you can do it and it's okay. And every single day I'm trying to pump him up because he keeps making mistakes, and I'm waking up at 3 a.m. and revamping our business plan and coming up with this, and I'm writing out the script. Hey, do this. I'm always pulling us out the mud. Ain't no way he could. And sometimes God says, I have to remove you so I can bless you. Because the people in your circle, the people you have around you, I don't want them getting the overflow. He's not saying I'm not about to bless you. He's saying I got to remove you because I'm about to bless you so big. I don't want them getting the overflow. I don't want them to be able to touch the hem of your garment and get anything. By the outside, it looks like you're losing. On the outside, your world's coming apart. On the outside, everything you touch is crumbling. It's all for a purpose. Sometimes God has to break you so that you heal correctly. If I have you heal in a fracture, you're going to have a limited use of the limb. So I have to break it completely so it heals the right way. So as I'm sitting in court, shocked, no one could have prepared me for this. I had no idea what I was going to do. I wasn't your business bestie. I wasn't online. I had 9,000 Instagram followers. Wasn't even on TikTok. Hey, talkers. Barely on Facebook. And I just said, God, I need you to take this. Like, I am so overwhelmed with shock, grief, resentment. I don't even know where to go. Where I want to go is go blow some shit up. Like, that's the vibe I'm on. Like, I know I'm your business bestie, and tomorrow morning we're going to have Bible and business. But where I was in that moment, I'm about to go blow some shit up, right? I'm about to go burn some shit down. Like, if you want me to have nothing, bet ain't nobody going to have nothing. That's the vibe I was on. And I know all that's going to do is get me in jail. All it's going to do is wreak chaos and havoc. So God, take my mind, and I need you to take this situation. But in that courtroom, I had the oddest sense of peace. And I really feel like God just sat down next to me and was like, I got you. I got you. Now, I didn't know how he was going to get me. Didn't know money fly out the sky into my bank account. Like, I didn't see a way but he just said, I got you. And so I left court, flew back to Florida, was in this office with no degrees behind me, no wallpaper. It was just a white wall. And I just said, all right, God, I don't know how I'm going to pay my rent. I just need you. My mama paid my rent. I got 30 days. I need to be able to make something shake in 30 days. So I don't have any money to go start anything. I don't have money for equipment, inventory. So I'm going to talk about business tips. I'm going to talk about all my business failures. I am going to form LLCs. And I guess I'm going to be the LLC queen. And if I can do enough LLCs to pay this rent, that's what I need from you, God. That was my prayer. A week into me doing LLCs, and I was going live every night. Hey, I'm Joy. No. I did a video on a FedEx grant. I'm actually going to post, I was making a reel today. Let's see if I can find it. Doing on a FedEx grant, and I got so many DMs and like this little video went viral for me at the time, right? And so I was like, wait, people don't know about business grants. Well, let me go make a digital product on business grants. See, that's how God works. When God doesn't just hand you the answer, he puts it in a dream. He gives you the thought. He just has it appear somehow in your mind. And so I went on this rabbit hole of figuring out how to make a digital product. I made a grant bundle, and that one grant bundle in Jesus. That one grant bundle in Jesus. That one grant bundle in Jesus. He gave me 3 times my rent that first month. And that was my way of saying from God, okay, this is my lane. So the online space, it's making money online is real. Digital products is real. It's not I thought it was a scam. I'm a brick and mortar girl. I'm salons, I'm dealerships, I'm collision shops. I'm a brick and mortar girl. I thought the online money was a scam. It's not a scam. It's real. Bet. Okay, God. So I'm about to go put some makeup on. I'm about to go take this weave out my head, and I'm going to go do a hard reset. And I went back to who Joy was before she was married. I went to like my authentic self, and I said, I'm about to go turn up this online game. So if anyone is having to start over and you feel like financially, I need to put my hands on $1,000 to $5,000, but I don't have a lot of startup money, you want to message me the word bank on TikTok, you want to Instagram, you want to comment the word bank or click the link in my bio for my free masterclass. TikTok, you want to click the link in my bio and you want to hit that first link that says free masterclass. I'm doing a free masterclass tonight at 9 p.m. on how to structure, fund, and market your business to the bank. I'm doing a free little class in 15 minutes for the comeback, telling my story and then one phase of what I did to get myself back. But you want to message me on TikTok, comeback. Why can I change this link? Instagram, you want to comment the word comeback or click link in my bio. And I'm doing a free comeback summit on next Sunday. Okay? What you need to do emotionally to heal. We got to let some stuff go. They ain't coming back. They not going to apologize. They are not sorry. They are not sorry for the pain that they caused. We got to let it go. We got to let it go so we can heal. We got to let it go so we can move on. We got to let it go so we can get to the bank. We can get to the bag. We got to let it go so we can go win. We have to go win. Winning solves everything. Winning solves everything. You want to get some revenge? Go win. You want to get your lick back? Go win. You want to go heal? Go win. You want to get unstuck? Go win. You want to go have your best life? Go like winning is the answer. Go win. Go make as much noise as you can by winning. Not running your mouth. Not doing Google reviews on their business. Not having go ahead, Anthony, go ahead and drop the link. Not having fake Instagram pages, on they looking at them. They gonna put a show on. They gonna act like we not worried about them. Everything is us. God's gonna give you everything you need right now to go win. You just need to go focus on you. So tonight is my awakening. I'm going over. If you're on Instagram, I think my team may be dropping a Zoom link in the chat. I don't know. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I got this equipment. Click link in my bio for comeback conference, comeback summit. I'm trying to talk to y'all and fix this TikTok link. Hold on, TikTokers. You got to message me comeback. Are you on TikTok, Angelina? TikTok, if y'all can just go to my Instagram page, that'd be perfect. You got TikTokers. I have the wrong link. If you can go to my Instagram, is my Instagram on TikTok? I ain't got nothing I need, TikTok. I know you like, girl, how you doing anything and you ain't got nothing you need? I ain't got nothing I need on TikTok. I don't know how to change my link in TikTok. I'm not really on TikTok. TikTok is just so complicated for me. Let me see. If I can change the link, I don't know how to change the link. So TikTok, if you can go to Joy Hunt, JOIHUN. What's my I can't do two things at once. I got ADD. It's just okay. If TikTok, if I go to JOIHUNTESQ.com, or if y'all can just thank you, Globally Tish. Who's Globally Tish? Thank you, Globally Tish. Globally Tish just dropped the comeback link in the comments. Thank you, Globally. Thank you, Lorena. So grab the link or get it out of message me comeback, and I'll send you the link. But I'm going over how we gonna get our win. We gotta heal. We gotta restore ourselves. We gotta focus on self-care. But the best lick back is to win. It's not running your mouth. It's not keying their car. It's not following the new boo. It ain't all that. Ain't gonna do nothing. Go win and go win big. Go win big. Make your success so loud, right? Like they are just seeing your business everywhere. Like they seeing ads, they seeing Facebook ads, they seeing billboards. You know, when they see you, you just smiling. You on vacation. Your kids is good. You getting your hair done, your nails done. You in your paid off house. These bills is taken care. Like you are just living your best life. You are making them choke on your happiness. You're making them vomit on your success. They're so shocked that, dang, like, you ain't even checking for me. You ain't DMing me. You ain't sending me no long paragraphs. You ain't cussing. The best revenge is just to withdraw. Don't say nothing. Silence and success are them double bullets. It's just, it just takes them out. Silence and success. Silence and success knocks them out all the time. Knocks them out all the time. Let that be your lick back. Because that lick back is doing nothing but making you better. Once you are healthy, once you are restored, you are a better person, a better mom, a better dad, a better spouse, a better sister. Once you are restored and now we're at the bank, you can now help out your church, help out organizations, donate. So your number one focus should be getting you back. And then once you're back, we're getting to the bank. So, comeback conference next Sunday, 3 to 6 p.m., 3 to 8 p.m. for VIP. I'm doing a mini training tonight in 5 minutes. I gotta get off this live. You want to message me, come back on TikTok, Instagram. You want to click link in my bio or comment comeback. If your page is private, you won't get the link. So I would say just click link in my bio for comeback. If you're trying to get to the bank, I'm having another class tonight at 9 p.m. I work. You want to comment bank, Instagram and TikTok, click link in my bio for free See at the Bank masterclass. But I got to get off this live to get on my comeback Zoom. Y'all, 2025 was my best year. Best year. Goddess, you want to get on class tonight, Goddess, in 5 minutes, go to my Instagram page. Same name, JOIHUNT_ESQ. Go on Instagram, and then you want to click on the free comeback summit or click that link that's in the comment that someone just posted for the comeback link. 2025 was my best year. 2022 broke me. Okay? So if anyone needs their best year to be 2026, if 2025 gave you a Mike Tyson blow, I got you. I'm not talking about meditation. I'm not talking about what ChatGPT told me. I'm talking about 6 things I did. 6 phases I went through. that literally got me from the bottom to the top. Got me back, not just back, but back and better, back and bigger. Okay, so I will see y'all tonight at 7 p.m. and at 9 p.m. Everyone have a phenomenal Sunday, and I will, of course, see you at the bank. Good night. How do I end TikTok? Bam. Okay. All right, Instagrammers. Class is tonight in 4 minutes. 4 minutes, and at 9 p.m. you want to comment comeback. I'm about to close this. You're gonna go on my link and either hit for the free comeback summit. That's gonna be in 5 minutes, or you want to click the link for See the Bank Masterclass. That's gonna be at 9, or click both, and I'll see you at 7 at night. Bye.